Hi and welcome to the third update for Flatland. We're going to do a little bit of a whirlwind tour of our office, just talking to people and seeing what they've done this week. I'm Paul.
And I'm Saul.
First, Saul and I have talked a lot about schedules this week, and we're looking to change our episodic schedule a lot.
Yeah. One of the issues of trying to do the episodes in a serial way is that you can easily not plan for things that come up later on.
We need to know more about episode 6 before we can do episode 1.
Yes,
and
that includes the storyline, the mechanics, the art, pretty much every aspect of the game.
And sitting next to Saul, we have Thomas.
So I've still been working on the lighting, trying to get it. It's at like a phase where it works in certain situations, but you can kind of mess it up as well. It's not in a state where you can just throw it in there. So like, there's certain situations like this where it messes up. We want it to work like completely dynamically with whatever scene we're using. It's been a bit difficult fixing all these problems. The first implementation of it in the game won't be dynamic. It might just be static with the scene, because it is kind of a weird implementation. And yeah, that's what I was doing this week.
And now to Eloise, our resident artist.
Well, I have been working on developing some tiles to use in the game, and so just been trying to work on finalised styles for things and come up with another concept design, and so hopefully come up with something.
Awesome. And David, what have you been up to this week, David?
Okay, for this week, we've changed up a few new things. We've got a new mechanic. We've got these mutant things that if you step on these white boxes, they will go out and suicide against the guard. And this is really to add a few different things, and it's going to be quite important later on in the game. We've also got a new goal to make the gameplay less linear feeling. So there's multiple ways to solve each puzzle. Didn't really work for the first two puzzles, gave people a couple of different ways to solve them, and people generally went the same way about it each time. So I now know what to do next time, so we're going to be using this kind of level design more, where things are a bit different each time you play, depending on where things synced in.
So this level particularly works for that, right?
Yeah, definitely. There's a whole bunch of stuff happening at the same time, and it's still possible to solve in each point. There's no point where you're just I can't solve this at all, which really does work a lot more. This one works pretty well too. There's a few different ways to solve it, even though it's a pretty simple kind of puzzle too, which I'm kind of happy with.
Cool. And finally, I've been budgeting, so be sure to check out our budget, which we've put open source. We'd love any comments and feedback on that. Also on everything we're doing, so get in touch with us on Facebook, Twitter, through our email address, whatever. We'd love to hear more from you guys. Till next time, this has been Paul from SeeThrough Studios.